Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the student body president for Class 66. My name is Cadet Logan Berkey from 2nd Platoon. I am 18 years old and from Dallas, Oregon. While here at the Youth Challenge, I'll be receiving my high school diploma. After today's graduation, I'll be looking for a job in my hometown, and my career goal is to work in the United States Air Force and Special Forces. On behalf of our cadets, OICP staff, and the Oregon Military Department, I would like to welcome you to the Oregon National Guard Youth Challenge graduation ceremony for Class 66. Before I came to OICP, I was already looking for a way out of my house because of my stepdad. I believed that in his eyes, I was a kid set out to be a nuisance in the world. Because of this, I went into a shell of who I really was. I was quiet, I never really let my personality show, and I always hid in my room. The first time I ever got into trouble at school, I ended up getting expelled. And when I was exploring schooling options, I was told about the Oregon Youth Challenge program. I saw it as an opportunity to develop skills and graduate. On the way to OICP, I had questioned my decisions. However, stepping onto the drill floor, I realized there was no turning back. I had to commit to this journey. Red stages went by like a breeze for me. I picked things up quickly and I did my best to stay out of trouble. Miss Whitty, the OICP recruiter, would hate when I would talk about my red stage experience at orientations because I would always talk about how it was the easiest part of the program for me. My ultimate ambition after red stage was to become a cadet platoon leader. When talking with our cadet mentor, he had told me that the cadre could see that I had the ability to lead, and I should either end up becoming a cadet platoon leader or a kitchen patrol leader. And as soon as he told me that, I knew I had to prove myself to the 2nd Platoon cadre. I'm sure you can imagine my disappointment when I was told my first leadership position would be team leader. Nevertheless, I put my best foot forward. Not being selected as cadet platoon leader only fueled my determination. As time passed and we got closer to first break, I had worked my way through team leader, squad leader. I ran for as elected to student government, then student government president, and just before we left for first break, I was lucky enough to hold the title of cadet platoon leader. I was so proud of myself, and I was hoping I had made my family proud too, especially my mom. The halfway party was a significant milestone marking the road to graduating high school. I was so proud of myself, and this feeling only amplified for me when we got back from second break. I was only 16 days away from receiving my high school diploma, and when I think back to a few years ago, when dropping out felt like the best course of action, it fills me with such pride and determination to be standing on the stage speaking with you all today. Now, I know you didn't come to hear about me today. You have come to learn about what your daughters and sons have been through and how they've been working to become better people. Well, one big thing we had at OICP was S2Cs, or Service to the Community, which is where we would go out into the community and help various nonprofit organizations with jobs they needed done. Some of those jobs being setting up or taking down fundraisers, cleaning up fairgrounds, parades, or going to local places like Healing Rains to help clean up after the animals. Additionally, we held roles within the program itself, jobs like supply, laundry, orientation, and more. I was lucky enough to be one of the orientation cadets and work with the wonderful Miss Whitty. My job entailed talking to potential applicants about the life here at OICP, and I would tell them that by coming here, they would become the best version of themselves. In their time here, they have also done amazing things, such as, in September, they came together and donated a total of 167 pints of blood at our blood drive, as well as bringing in a total of 10,875 pounds of food for our food drive, which all went to a local food bank called Neighbor Impact. We also studied for and tested to earn our food handler's license and our first aid CPR AED certifications. But as great as those things are, that's not why we came to OICP. We came to get the credits we needed and return back to high school, earn our GEDs or diplomas. In just 22 weeks, we were able to accomplish this, and now we're all back on track with bright futures ahead. Some will be going back to school, some will be getting jobs, some will be joining the military. But equipped with newfound skills, we are prepared for any challenge that life may throw our way. Your sons and daughters have undergone various trials during their 5 months, with most persevering. Unfortunately, a few couldn't finish the program. either deciding it wasn't for them or failing to adhere to the program standards. I hope they can find a way to get their lives back on track and become more successful in life. My gratitude for OICP is immense because it gave me the ability to come out of the shell I was in. I feel more free and more secure, as well as being more capable of being a leader, as well as a follower. Being here, I've also been able to make friends that I know I will keep for life. Thank you to all in 2nd Platoon for making this place a little better. A special thank you to Mr. Key, Mr. Marksberry, Mr. DeMar, Mr. Turley, and all the cadre from 2nd Platoon. Without them, I would not have the tools I have to start my future, and I would not be on the path I'm on. I wish there were more people in the world like the cadre at OICP, because their strictness and rigorous training methods were crucial in shaping us. Without their persistence, none of us would be here today. This place and its experiences will remain ingrained in my memory forever. Thank you, Class 66. Parents, you should all be proud of what your children have accomplished. They are all destined to change the world. And in the words of William McRaven, to change the world, you must start by making your bed. Thank you. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to introduce our platform guests. Brigadier General Grunwald, the Adjutant General for the State of Oregon. Dan Radovaugh, the Director of the Oregon Youth Challenge Program. Cindy Krager, Principal of the Oregon Youth Challenge Program. Larry DeMar, Company Commander of the Oregon Youth Challenge Program. And finally, our 3 platoon leaders, Mr. Key, Mr. Marksberry, and Ms. Howard. In addition, I would like to recognize from Congresswoman Chavez Dreamer's office, Ben Schmolnier. The Deputy Chief of State Affairs for the Oregon Military Department, Shane McCormick. The Deschutes County District Attorney, Steve Gunnels. Deschutes County Commissioner, Patty Adair. From the Deschutes County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Blaney and Deputy Husband. Members of our advisory board. Mentors and special guests in the attendance. We are all very proud of our achievements and grateful that you came today to celebrate our hard work and life-changing experience. Thank you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we ask that you silence your cell phones and please keep that center aisle clear. Class 66, post.
this report for graduation, sir!
Carry on. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the posting of the colors. Color guard, post. Your colors are being presented today by the Oregon Youth Challenge Color Guard.
Post colors. Present. Arms. Order. Arms. Colors, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem performed by the Oregon Youth Challenge Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dan Radabaugh, Director of the Oregon National Guard Youth Challenge Program. I will be our facilitator this morning as we celebrate the achievements of our cadets. We're very fortunate and privileged to have a number of distinguished guests with us present today. Cadets, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the Adjutant General for the state of Oregon. Because of his desire to give back to his community and his commitment to kids, he continues to operate the Oregon National Guard Youth Challenge Program in Bend. He is not only responsible for the Youth Challenge Program, but the entire Oregon Military Department and the Oregon Army and Air National Guard. A lifelong learner himself, he is a graduate of the United States Military Academy at West Point. He started his military career in 1996 as a second lieutenant and has promoted through the officer ranks to his current rank of brigadier general. He has devoted over 27 years of his life to military service and holds the highest military office in our state. Having served throughout the world, he is a decorated soldier and holds over 20 distinguished awards and decorations. Cadets, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Adjutant General for the State of Oregon, Brigadier General Alan Grunewald.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Governor Kotek, the Oregon National Guard, and our Youth Challenge program, I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests, parents, mentors, friends, family, and community members. But most importantly, I want to recognize today's graduates for their outstanding achievement. For many of you, today is a culmination of endless hours of hard work and dedication. Now it's time to say congratulations and thank you for doing what many of you may not have believed was possible 5 months ago when you stepped up to take the challenge. Everyone here today is very proud of each of you, and I would personally like to say thank you. Thank you because you stood up and recognized that you needed to make a change in your lives. Thank you because you value your education enough to have re-entered high school through Youth Challenge to earn your high school diploma, GED, or recover credits to re-enroll in your hometown high school. Thank you for working as hard as you have without giving up, even though there were times that I'm sure you wanted to. But most of all, I want to tell you how proud I am and how proud the Oregon National Guard is for all you've accomplished over the past 5 months. Over 200,000 cadets have graduated from Youth Challenge nationally. 7,333 cadets have entered the Oregon program, and 5,838 have walked across this stage. We're often asked why the Oregon National Guard has embarked upon this venture of educating our youth, why we commit to a structured, disciplined, and rigorous curriculum like Youth Challenge. Well, we do this to invest in all of our futures. 20% of Oregon high school students dropped out in the 22-23 school year. Over 1.2 million students dropped out of high school in the United States. And nationwide, approximately 25% of high school freshmen failed to graduate school on time. The Oregon National Guard understands that as an organization, through our citizen soldiers, our values and belief system, we must partner with our government leaders, local communities, parents, grandparents, educators, and lawmakers to invest in our youth who will become our future leaders, citizens, and members of our society throughout the state and the nation. There's no better program or alternative school to meet the needs of our students who might otherwise drop out of school permanently. In a study conducted by the RAND Corporation, they cited the National Youth Challenge Program as the most effective program of its kind in the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the cadets before you today are a reflection of the potential that exists if we don't give up and continue to seek alternative educational methods to reach our kids. To each of you very special cadets of class number 66, I encourage you to take the values, guiding principles, and the knowledge you've learned and apply them in everyday life. Continue to reach, believe in yourselves, and make responsible choices. Take the toolbox you've been provided during this exhaustive and demanding process and utilize these tools to reach your goals. The self-respect, self-esteem, and character you've developed while at Youth Challenge should serve as your compass from this day forward. I wish you all the best during the next very important 12 months as you work with your mentors to complete your placement and post-residential plan. We are very proud of you for your accomplishments and really look forward to hearing of the great things you will do in your future. Congratulations, Class 66. Well done.
by design, is one of the most difficult alternative high schools in Oregon. In fact, in the nation. The young people you're about to meet today have accomplished a great deal. The most important accomplishment is that they followed through and they never gave up. As we continue our celebration this morning, it's important that you recognize the results you will enjoy and witness today are the reflection of not one individual, but the efforts of many. Today, 163 cadets will walk across this stage to celebrate and be recognized because of a collective effort by our Youth Challenge staff, the Oregon National Guard, the Department of Education, our Oregon Legislature, the Governor's Office, and our advisory board. The Deschutes County community have embraced our presence here in Central Oregon and welcome Youth Challenge. You see, this is not a program about one leader or one political group. Instead, it's about a belief system brought forward by many. That belief system is very simple. It's a belief that the young people you're about to meet today are salvageable. They are very fragile, they have undiscovered potential, and with a second chance, we can bring that potential out. When I speak about potential, I can't help but acknowledge the very special staff at Youth Challenge. I have the privilege of working with an exceptional group of professionals. The cadet progress that has been made over the past 5 months is a direct reflection of the commitment to excellence that each one of them brings to work every day. It is their energy, enthusiasm, and belief in your kids that bring us to this celebration. I'm very proud of these folks that make it happen at Youth Challenge. I would ask at this time that all Youth Challenge staff please stand and be recognized for your hard work in leading this class from orientation to graduation. The Oregon National Guard Youth Challenge program is for Oregon high school dropouts. Challenge cadets are behind in academics or have been left behind. We have a disciplined and non-traditional, focused approach to guide, train, and teach you. We are not training soldiers. Instead, we are training students, future employees, future taxpayers, future parents, and the future of Oregon. Our focus is basic life skills, service to our community, reading, writing, math, and job skills, combined with instilling teamwork, unselfishness, and a positive work ethic that promotes reliable work, school attendance, and punctuality. You see, we believe that these are the primary characteristics that Oregon employers and academic institutions are seeking in our youth. Finally, we have a unique mandatory mentoring program in place that is the cornerstone of everything we do. We have learned that a cadet who goes through our intense educational model must have continuing support from an adult role model when they return home to begin practicing with the tools they have learned at Youth Challenge. 22 weeks ago, we entered into this partnership, an intensive, disciplined learning model. I would now like to share the accomplishments of Youth Challenge Class 66. 186 teenagers started the program in the difficult but important red stage. 178 cadets started school in the white stage of our program, and 163 completed the blue stage and are graduating today. 92% of the cadets that started school after the red stage have completed the rigorous classroom portion of the program. As a combined class, there were 15 suspensions from high school prior to coming to Youth Challenge. 34% are students with identified disabilities, resulting in significant learning barriers. The class GPA at entrance was 1.62. As a total class, they increased 1 grade level in reading, 0.8 grade levels in math, and 0.9 grade levels in language in the past 20 weeks. The most challenged kids academically and those that entered our program at a 6th grade level or lower increased 1.2 grade levels in reading, 0.8 grade levels in math, and 0.9 grade levels in language. Every cadet obtained or exceeded 80% on all classwork and tests. It is not easy at Challenge, and we do not move kids along if they don't pass the required classwork. We merely repeat it again until we learn it. Our goal is that the cadet understands the material and can demonstrate it through application. 57 are female and 106 male. 111 were born in Oregon and 64% are minority. 59 are 16 years old, 84 are 17 years old, 17 are 18, and 3 are 19. They arrived from 91 different high schools and 18 different counties in Oregon. 143 are from west of the Cascades and 20 east of the Cascades. 20 cadets are earning their high school diploma. 6 residential scholarships and 7 post-residential scholarships were awarded. 18 cadets tested for the Oregon GED. 136 cadets earned Oregon high school credits and have re-enrolled in their school districts and are back on track to graduate. 13 cadets will be joining the workforce, 6 cadets will be entering college, and 5 are enlisting in the military. 7 will go on to work as volunteers in their communities. Our color guard presented the colors at a Portland Trailblazers basketball game, at a Bend Elks baseball game, in Eugene at the League of Oregon Cities Conference, at the Bend Veterans Day and Christmas parades, and again here today. All 163 cadets earned their food handlers permits, first aid, and CPR certifications. 160 cadets signed up to donate blood through the American Red Cross. Many were first-time donors. We had a goal of 150 units, and they gave 167. With the potential of saving 501 lives. This class provided 9,816 hours of community service. Our cadets averaged 60 hours per cadet at a value of $125,160 back to our community during the past 20 weeks. Service included the Snowflake Boutique, Healing Rains, Oregon State Parks, Deschutes National Forest, Lapine Senior Activity Center, Neighbor Impact, Ronald McDonald, MSWAC, BIAC, Oregon Hunters Association, Deschutes County Fairgrounds, and numerous Bend civic events. They were extremely busy. Lastly, the cadets participated in a food drive that generated 10,845 pounds of food. Cadet Allen from 3rd Platoon had the largest single donation ever, donating 7,812 pounds. The cadets donated the food to Neighbor Impact, a local food bank in our community. These are extraordinary efforts by your extraordinary kids, and we are very fortunate and proud of these contributions to our community and state. Parents, grandparents, and mentors, we need your help. How we started this journey of raising our kids is not as important as how we finish. Today, we return to you 163 kids that the Oregon National Guard has had the privilege to train and educate for the past 5 months. We are depending upon you to finish what we have started here at Challenge and finish with commitment. Commitment to the values and principles the National Guard has instilled. We have been the point man these past 5 months. We now need your partnership to complete our work. Whatever has happened in the past, in your family and with your cadet, I encourage you to let it go. Forget about how you started and focus on how you're going to finish. Cadets of Class 66, I want to extend my congratulations to each of you for your hard work, follow-through, and the many accomplishments that you have achieved. Through your hard work and self-discovery, you have reached new levels academically, and you have gained self-esteem and confidence. You are now alumni of our difficult and rewarding national program. You have earned this right, and I congratulate you. As I close, I would like each of you to know that I too, as director, have learned a few things from you. What have I learned? I've learned that I can't, nor can the staff change you. We can only create opportunities for you to change. And you did. I've learned that when it takes you a little longer to learn or catch on, it is neither your fault nor ours. It is merely what's required. I've learned that as teenagers, you need the freedom to think differently than me and form your own opinions, but you must do it responsibly. I realize that your intentions have never been bad. You are merely seeking our help. And most of all, I've learned that whenever your spirit is broken, it is very difficult for you to recover. Thank you for recognizing that you needed to get back on your feet and allowing us this brief time to help you. The self-respect, self-esteem, and character you've developed while you challenge will be your beacon, your guidepost to your future. I have one special request of each of you as you transition. Please think about taking time to mentor and help another person in your life in a positive way, just as the opportunity has been afforded to you. I wish all of you the very best during the next important 12 months and look forward to learning of your great achievements in the years ahead. Congratulations, Class 66. You have met the challenge. At this time, we would like to take a moment and introduce this graduating class through a video produced by Mr. Jim Callis, our Management Information Specialist. Youth Challenge is like no other high school in Oregon. The kids you're about to meet were dropouts, not attending, and for many reasons failing in our mainstream high schools. Many were using alcohol and drugs while lacking relationships and connections with family and community. As you watch, please take a moment to reflect on the activities, self-esteem, smiles, teamwork, tolerance, diversity, and hard work that we've asked of your kids over the past 5 months. Enjoy. Cadet speakers, host.
Good day, everyone. My name is Anton Brown, a 17-year-old senior hailing from Springfield, Oregon. I joined the Oregon Youth Challenge program because I needed to change my life for the better. I was on a negative path of drug use and failing at school. I needed to change, but I wasn't sure where or how to do it. If it wasn't for my friend, Grayson Stockwell, a previous cadet from Class 64, I wouldn't be here. Have you ever been judged for the way you look or have been embarrassed because you raised your hand in class not knowing what to do? I was that person. I never raised my hand and I got made fun of. Before Youth Challenge, seeking academic assistance seemed daunting. I struggled silently, making detrimental decisions that eventually led me here. With the help of Cadre, I became a better version of myself. Cadre held me accountable, and that's something I never really had growing up. They instilled accountability, a missing aspect in my life. Moreover, they taught me to cherish life's simple meanings. The most important part of the program are the 8 core components. The Cadre, unwavering with their support during our lowest moments. I'm profoundly grateful for their tough love and guidance, which propel me to where I stand today. Before my enrollment in the Youth Challenge program, my school life was turbulent, and I got suspended. I faced suspension for poor choices and encountered strife at home. I procrastinated, letting things slip, and struggled to control my emotions. This resulted in an academic decline, an unrecognizable version of myself. I wasn't sure what I needed, and I thought I tried everything. Then my friend told me about OICP. I came here and began to get better. I found out who I was and what I'm capable of doing. Although it was difficult, Red Stage opened doors for me that I didn't know were unlocked. The discipline and structure instilled during those initial weeks remain invaluable. The skills I learned in those first 2 weeks of Youth Challenge, I'll still use today. Folding clothes, making my bed, and staying organized. Those skills will continue to guide me, promising future success. During those first 2 weeks, I experienced mixed emotions like everyone else. I knew I'd have to do it not only for me, but for my family too. My journey through education took a significant leap here. I now confidently raise my hand without fear of judgment. Educators at OICP have been instrumental, far surpassing the support I received at my former school. They kickstarted my path toward success. Youth Challenge taught me a crucial lesson. If you put your limits on your success in life, it'll hold you back. There are no limits. There are only plateaus. With determination and perseverance, one can surpass them. First and second breaks were a welcome relief. Upon returning home, I exhibited a newfound confidence that improved my physical health, shredding 21 pounds through the intense fitness regimen. My transformation inspired my closest friends, influenced them to adopt better manners and organizational growth, simply by witnessing my own growth. Upon returning from the second break, I understood the importance of finishing strong. Over the course of 22 weeks, I have learned that impossible is just a big word thrown around small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given, rather to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. I felt like it would be impossible for me to graduate high school, an unattainable feat, yet here I stand, having surpassed my previous limitations. Today, I've earned my high school diploma. When I saw my report card during parent visitation, I was shocked. I never knew I was capable of maintaining A's and B's in every single class. Before OICP, I had a history of failing grades and barely getting through school. I'm glad I came here, and I'm proud of myself. During the individual reward ceremony, I was excited. The ribbons I received represented who I am today. I worked hard for every single one. Over the course of 22 weeks, I've learned a lot about myself and what I'm capable of. Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, "Your strength doesn't come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. And when you go through hardships and decide not to quit, that is a strength, and that leads up to success." I have learned accountability, emotion control, and self-improvement. These 22 weeks have transformed me into a person I'm proud to be. In my future, I'll apply the discipline I've learned here in my life in many ways, like paying bills, saving my money, and making better decisions. I'll continue to use these strategies to stay organized, clean, and consistent through life. To quote Maya Angelou, I've learned that you may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter defeats so you know who you are and what you rise from. I'm proud of everyone that made it this far from 2nd Platoon. You can be proud of all the hard work you put in yourselves for the past 154 days. You've been through ups and downs, staying up after lights out, and getting disciplined for it. All the way to watching movies in the homeroom, playing board games, going on incentive trips, earning a base streamer, committing to drill, and having great times. My heartfelt gratitude extends to the staff for teaching us the 8 core components, holding us accountable, and guiding us to this finish line. We have a brotherhood or a sisterhood that will never vanish. Remember, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it's the courage to continue that counts. That's how we persevered through these 22 weeks. I would like to thank cadets Jacob Dominguez, Roberto Wato, and Samuel Hernandez for their continuous encouragement and friendship throughout this program. Thank you parents, mentors, and staff for coming to this important event. It means a lot to us. I'd like to finish with a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King. He said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." Today is an important day. It matters not only to me, but to everyone else in this building. Our collective hard work brought us to this point. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm deeply thankful to see each and every one of you here today. My name is Jesse Sweet, and I stand before you as a transformed individual, owing much of my gratitude to the incredible journey I've had here at LICP. My initial encounter with OICP was during Class 65, but I chose to step away after a brief period due to my struggles with anger issues. I was drowning in excuses, denial, and a veil of anger that clouded my judgment. Before OICP, my life seemed to spiral downward. I faced bullying in elementary school, primarily due to my physique, leaving me isolated without any friends. Consequently, I turned to anger, excuses, school avoidance, substance abuse, and reckless behavior. This led me to damaged relationships with those I cherished most. I reached a point where I felt the need to prove to myself that I wasn't destined to follow the self-destructive path of some individuals I knew. However, my journey wasn't straightforward. Even after my initial departure from OICP, I found myself entangled in conflicts, disrespecting authority, and disregarding the guidance of my father. It was a crucial realization that brought me back to OICP. I realized that without this program, my future seemed bleak. My behaviors were obstructing my own path to steering me toward a direction I didn't want to take. It dawned on me that this program was my ultimate opportunity for success. I refused to endure a lifetime of struggles that I witnessed in others around me. Reflecting on the challenges I faced in the beginning stages, particularly the red stage, proved incredibly daunting. Controlling my anger remained a significant obstacle. However, with invaluable advice from the OICP staff, I learned to focus on what I could control. Cadre told me, "Worry about yourself now so you can help who you want when you get home. There's no reason to let others ruin your future." These words resonated deeply within me, guiding my transformation. I embraced this advice, slowly relinquishing desires for destructive habits like smoking, drinking, and aimless partying. The physical training regimen at OICP aided in restoring my physical health, a change I intend to uphold. As the program progressed, I feared that the progress I made might falter during breaks. Surprisingly, I found myself yearning to remain within the structured environment of OICP during breaks. However, returning home brought a sense of accomplishment. My father noticed a change in my demeanor and commitment. It was evident that my determination to succeed at OICP had intensified. Throughout this journey, there were moments of joy and unity. Engaging in communal activities such as parties, basketball tournaments, and even contributing to the blood drive, despite the fear of needles, fostered a sense of camaraderie among all the platoons. The turning point came during visitation when I received my report card. The grades I achieved at OICP were a stark contrast to my prior academic performance. I had never before attained straight A's, a significant departure from my history of D's and F's. My attitude towards education underwent a complete transformation. Previously, I disregarded rules, paid no heed to teachers, and lacked respect for authority figures. OICP changed that. The program offered me numerous opportunities for growth: participation in student government, peer corps, leadership roles, and even experiencing parenthood through the Baby Think It Over program. Each position taught me patience, effective communication, and the importance of positive interaction, even with those I may not necessarily like. These experiences granted me something I always yearned for: respect within my family. The respect that eluded me for so long finally found its way to me. All thanks to the invaluable lessons learned at OICP. Returning home for second break, I became more considerate of others' feelings, demonstrating this by surprising my sister with games for a Nintendo Switch in arranging a gathering for her and her friends at our place. Moreover, the initiative to contribute to the blood drive, the initiative to contribute to the food drive upon our return resulted in a record-breaking donation of 10,485 pounds of food, highlighted our collective commitment to giving back to those in need. My journey with OICP was primarily about altering my future and relationships. It began with a single step, a commitment to change. We all have regrets, but it's the willingness to transform ourselves and shape our futures positively that enables us to live without the burden of remorse. Change isn't easy, but it's undoubtedly worthwhile. Class 66 has taught me invaluable life lessons. The world doesn't offer handouts. One must work tirelessly to achieve their goals. Additionally, understanding that everyone has different perspectives and embracing the notion that hard work diminishes the difficulty of challenges has been a crucial revelation. Today, as we graduate, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all my fellow cadets who persevered through tough times. We stand here today as a testament to our resilience and commitment. My life has taken a complete turn, and I am now enlisting in the United States Navy, a decision I wouldn't have made without the influence of OICP. I am immensely thankful for this opportunity that has reshaped my life, improved my relationships, set me on a better educational path, and prepared me for a brighter future. To all the parents, thank you for your unwavering support. And a special mention to the OICP staff, Ms. Whitty, Mr. Turley, Mr. Marksberry, Mr. Vasquez, and Mr. Utes for imparting wisdom and guidance that has equipped me for success. Your impact on my life is immeasurable. I express my gratitude to everyone who has joined us today to witness this milestone. Have a wonderful day, and please, take care of yourselves.
There's a saying, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Hello everyone, I'm Ayusa Walker. I stand here today to share a significant part of my journey at the Oregon Youth Challenge Program. Before arriving at the Oregon Youth Challenge Program, I had very little time to put myself first. I experienced the shuffle in and out of foster care, witnessing my mom both struggle with her drug addiction and working many jobs to support my siblings and I. Because of these circumstances, I took on the role of being a mother figure for my younger siblings. The constant transitions between school left me exhausted. School has always been an escape for me. At school, I could focus on myself, but the continual moving took its toll. Entering high school, I found myself slipping academically. I did not go to many of my classes, and I stopped caring about my grades. I started going down a path I never thought I would. One day after school, I went and got high with some friends. That day, something hit me. I realized I needed to change. I felt like I had no support from my family and friends. I was so far behind in school that my teachers seemed unwilling to help me get back on track. My brother told my mom and I about the Oregon Youth Challenge Program. My mom said that would be a good idea for both my brother and I to go to OICP. Initially, I scoffed at the idea, convinced I could find another route to graduate on time. My school counselor emphasized the program's significance. He said that going to the Youth Challenge High School was the only opportunity for me to graduate on time. This realization ignited a desire to become a positive role model for my sisters. I understood that to truly help them, I needed to put myself first for once, to graduate high school. My brother and I enrolled together, presenting a unique situation compared to most other cadets. Seeing his enrollment motivated me. If he could do it, I knew I could do it better. I vividly recall driving onto the OICP campus on July 13th. The sight of other girls with their belongings in a clear trash bag instilled fear in me. I hesitated, doubting my capability. But my mother's resolute words echoed, "There is no turning back." The next thing I know, I'm in a classroom saying goodbye to my mom. I knew I was in for a challenge. The first couple weeks, known as Red Stage, proved challenging. It was a test of our resolve to change. Driven by determination to prove those who doubted me wrong, I pushed through. White Stage started and school began. The demand to maintain an 80% or higher in all classes became my next hurdle. I realized the teachers stood as advocates. They genuinely cared, striving to guide us towards success. That was something new to me. Teachers who cared. The workload kept me occupied, and when the first break arrived, returning home felt surreal. No one was yelling at me or telling me what to do. I wanted to go back to OICP and finish where I started. I longed for the structure, learning about the importance of organization, and the support and determination offered by the cadre. Receiving my report card, I was both surprised and proud of myself, earning A's and a B. I eagerly anticipated showing my mom during visitation, but fate had a different plan. News of her incarceration shattered me. Now all I wanted to do was leave OICP and comfort my sisters. I lost the motivation that helped me push through the past weeks of the program. Mr. DeMar told me that going home would not resolve everything immediately, and that I would be right back where I was before I accepted this challenge. I realized education was my key to supporting and guiding my sisters in the future. I have learned that I must first consider my own needs and my own development if I want to be able to help others. I can't give what I don't have. OICP instilled in me a new mindset, to never limit my challenges, but challenge my limits. I am capable of so much more if I set my mind to it. I truly believe this now. My experience at OICP introduced me to sisterhood. Being here made me realize that I'm not just living with 56 other cadets. I'm living with 56 sisters and 106 brothers. Sharing every minute of our lives for 22 weeks, we learned that working with each other instead of against each other is far more productive. I will never forget our last drill and ceremony competition. 4th Platoon was embarrassed because we messed up our special movement in front of the whole company. In the bay, all of our emotions poured out. Ms. Laskowski came in and gave us a motivational speech, telling us to keep our heads held high. Then she told us that she would give us time to wipe our tears off. She began counting, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We didn't expect her to give us a 10-second timeline, but it's OICP. We have timelines for everything. What we learned from that is embarrassment is a part of life, and to take it and move on. As our cadre always say, tomorrow's a new day. As I said at the beginning, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. As we stand here today, getting ready to walk out those doors and close this chapter of our lives, we've all taken some very important steps. We're leaving behind our former selves and carrying with us the strong the stronger and more independent people we have become. We're also taking with us the lessons that this program has taught us and the skills that will help us continue to move forward, and the ability to navigate past obstacles when they get in our way. We are able to carry all the amazing memories that we made with others, memories that will forever be written in our hearts. Thank you, parents and guardians, who support your cadets' decisions to come here, and for encouraging and motivating them while they worked hard to create a new path for themselves. We are very grateful to all the mentors to help guide us and encourage us to keep pushing forward every day. We appreciate the teachers and staff who worked with us and pushed us to reach our potential. Thank you to the cadre for holding us accountable for our actions and setting the standards higher and higher as we move throughout the program, molding us into good cadets here and young adults out there, ready for any challenges that come our way throughout our lives. Although she couldn't be here today, thank you, Mom, for showing me that life contains many obstacles that will knock you down. But you have to give up and keep going, because giving up isn't an option. There's always a reward in the end, even if you can't see it. And yes, I'll be giving my mom a copy of my speech. And lastly, a special thanks to Mr. DeMar for being the light at the end of the tunnel. Always learn how to put a smile on our faces, and for recognizing potential in each and every one of us, even when we couldn't see it in ourselves. 4th Platoon will always remember that Saturday is our day. We could have not completed this program without the support of each and every one of you. And with that being said, we accepted the challenge. We dreamed, believed, and achieved. We are forever the cadets of ORCP Class 66. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time in our program, we recognize the top cadets of the graduating class. Before we recognize the award winners of Class 66, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge all of the cadets who have excelled and accomplished so much during their Youth Challenge experience. Will all cadets earning honors in the top 10% in classroom academics identify with the gold achievement lanyards, please stand and be recognized. Will all cadets earning a Challenge Fitness PT medal for outstanding physical achievement please stand and be recognized? Will all cadets who have taken the Oregon Certified GED please stand and be recognized? Will all cadets having earned high school credits and who are returning to their community high schools to re-enroll please stand to be recognized? Will all cadets who have earned their Oregon High School diploma and are graduating today from the Oregon National Guard Challenge High School please stand and be recognized? Will all cadets who will be going into the United States Armed Forces after graduation please stand and be recognized? Although all of our cadets are extremely special and all of them have accomplished a great deal while here at Challenge, each class we recognize 8 cadets who have excelled throughout their residential phase. These awards are the Most Improved Female Cadet in Physical Training, the Most Improved Male Cadet in Physical Training, the Overall Outstanding Female Cadet in Physical Training, the Overall Outstanding Male Cadet in Physical Training, the Most Improved Cadet of the class, the Most Improved Cadet in Academic Achievement, the Valedictorian, and the Overall Outstanding Cadet of the company. None of the cadets are aware of who the selections are until now. Cadets, when I call your name, please come forward to receive your award and take a picture. The most improved female cadet in physical training. This award goes to the young lady who has improved the most in physical training and development on the mandatory youth challenge fitness test. The most improved female cadet in physical training award for class 66 goes to Cadet Valencia, 4th platoon.
Congratulations. Right, come on. Congratulations, great job.
The most improved male cadet in physical training. This award goes to the young man who has improved the most in physical training and development on the mandatory youth challenge fitness test. The most improved male cadet in physical training award for class 66 goes to Cadet Ruiz, 2nd platoon.
Well done. Congratulations. Right. Thank you.
The overall outstanding female cadet in physical training. This award goes to the young lady who demonstrated outstanding performance in physical training and development on the mandatory youth challenge fitness test. The overall outstanding female cadet in physical training award for class 66 goes to Cadet Rice.
Congratulations, great job.
The overall outstanding male cadet in physical training. This award goes to the young man who demonstrated outstanding performance in physical training and development on the mandatory youth challenge fitness test. The overall outstanding male cadet in physical training award for class 66 goes to Cadet Cruz.
Congratulations, great job.
The most improved cadet of the class. This award is presented to the cadet that has shown the most overall improvement based on the 8 core components from the very first day through graduation. This person was chosen by the teachers, cadre, and operations staff. The most improved cadet for class 66 goes to Cadet Blanco, 4th platoon.
Congratulations, good job. Good job.
goes to the cadet who has made an outstanding contribution in the classroom. They have achieved significant improvement, promoted teamwork, and have demonstrated unselfish behavior. This award winner was selected by the OICP teaching staff. The most improved cadet in academic achievement for Class 66 goes to Cadet Graff.
Good job, Grant.
Congratulations.
Good job, Grant.
The valedictorian. The valedictorian is chosen by way of academic scores on all schoolwork and testing materials. The final selection is made by the school's teaching staff. All finalists must have outstanding academic integrity, completed extra academic work, have a perfect 4.0 GPA, and have earned the Oregon High School diploma. The valedictorian for Class 66 goes to Cadet Guzman.
Good job, kid.
The overall outstanding cadet of the company. This is the highest honor for a cadet. Nominees are selected by the cadre leadership, teaching staff, and operations support personnel. The outstanding cadet of the company is recognized for exceptional achievement, integrity, personal progress, effort, leadership, military bearing, unselfishness, and overall class contribution. Each of the finalists had to personally interview before senior management. The 6 cadets nominated for the overall outstanding cadet of the company for Class 66 are from 2nd Platoon, Cadet Berkey and Cadet Breeze. From 3rd Platoon, Cadet Levi Garcia and Cadet Sweet. From 4th Platoon, Cadet Leon and Cadet Valencia. The overall outstanding cadet of the company for Class 66 is Cadet Sweet. Class 66, I would like to congratulate all of you on your achievements and tremendous success during the past 5 months. Thank you.
Funds to support our scholarship program are received in a variety of ways, such as fundraising efforts by our advisory board, personal donations, corporate donations, and local businesses. $18,000 will be distributed today to help Youth Challenge graduates continue their education and pursue career goals. The first 6 scholarships will be awarded to today's graduates. Will the cadet receiving the $1,500 Oregon Hunters Association Education Award please stand and be recognized? receiving the $1,500 Oregon Hunters Association Performance Award, please stand and be recognized. Will the cadet receiving the $1,000 Nicholas Makovich Service to Community Scholarship please stand and be recognized? Will the cadet receiving a $1,500 Quinn Lindsay Walker Bradley Inspiration Award please stand and be recognized? The next award is in memory of Denny Maloney. Denny was instrumental and a key player in organizing and starting the Oregon Youth Challenge Program in Bend. Will the cadet receiving the $1,000 Denny Maloney Education Award please stand and be recognized? The next award is in memory of John Pelham. John graduated the Oregon Youth Challenge Program in December 2009. After graduation, he joined the United States Army. During a tour of duty in Afghanistan, he lost his life supporting Operation Enduring Freedom. Will the cadet receiving the $1,000 John Alexander Live Like John Excellence Award please stand and be recognized? The following scholarships are awarded to cadets in the post-residential phase of our program. They are currently enrolled and attending college. These post-residential scholarships will be available to today's graduates should they choose to enroll in a vocational school or college. One cadet will receive a $4,500 scholarship from the Sam and Becky Johnson Foundation. One cadet will receive a $1,000 Dennis Luke scholarship. One cadet will receive a $1,000 scholarship from Exit Realty. Two cadets will receive $1,000 scholarships from the Central Electric Cooperative. And two cadets will receive $1,000 scholarships from the Deschutes County Sheriff's Office. Let's give a big round of applause for all of our award winners.
This is the moment that your cadets have been working towards for the past 22 weeks. Every cadet walking across the stage today has earned the Youth Challenge Completion Certificate, high school credits, GED, or a high school diploma. The platoon leaders will announce each cadet and their achievements, starting with 4.
Boys platoon. Post. Taylor England is returning to high school. Yahira Arevolo is returning to high school. Kenya Avila Ariola has earned her high school diploma. Kalila Bermudez is returning to high school. Yosahani Blanco is returning to high school. Amaya Buckwald Cardion is returning to high school. Amber Carcamo Elias is returning to high school. Autumn Castro is returning to high school. Esmeralda Cortez is returning to high school. Akasha Crane is returning to high school. Belinda Diego Bartolo is returning to high school. Natasha Diego Corona is returning to high school. Lily Edgman is returning to high school. Nicole Gonzalez Gonzaga is returning to high school. Elisa Rapp is returning to high school.
I'm so proud of you.
Kiara Gian Torres has earned her high school diploma. Isabella Gutierrez is returning to high school. Emily Hawk is returning to high school. Aisa Cuato is returning to high school.
You almost got me.
Aliyah Ibikachi is returning to high school. Griselda Leon de Miguel has earned her high school diploma. Ava Johnson is returning to high school. Ariana Ledesma is returning to high school. Mackenzie Lindholm is returning to high school. Catherine Loudon is returning to high school. Maya Maybe is returning to high school. Natalie Montano Mahia is returning to high school. Pirelli Mariscal Perez is returning to high school. Marie Martinson is returning to high school. Gia Martinez is returning to high school. Camila Mascote Bobadilla is returning to high school. Tiana McLean is returning to high school. Mia Messenger is returning to high school. Yamile Mia Gona is returning to high school. Jocelyn Miranda Hernandez is returning to high school. Morgan Mullins is returning to high school. Isabel Nunez has earned her high school diploma. Grace O'Connell is returning to high school. Roseanne Otto is returning to high school. Roxanne Otto is returning to high school. Valeria Pardo Cortez is returning to high school. Lisa Ramos has earned her GED. Mariana Rice is returning to high school. Daniel Rivera is returning to high school. Janet Rodas Mendez is returning to high school. Carla Rosales is returning to high school. Ashley Ruiz has earned her GED. Destiny Salazar is returning to high school. Valeria Sanchez Aguirre is returning to high school. Victoria Sandoyan has earned her GED. Isabel Smith is returning to high school. Maria Valerio Lopez is returning to high school. Katie Billman is returning to high school. Valencia is returning to high school. Jenna Villanueva is returning to high school. Isabel Orbansang has earned her high school diploma. Chloe Watkins has earned her GED.
Second two. Post. Logan Berkey has received his high school diploma. Anton Brown has received his high school diploma. Michael Minibar is returning to high school.
Good job, man.
Hunter Ames is returning to high school.
Good job, man.
Singe Benedom is returning to high school. Riley Christopher is returning to high school. Osvaldo Cabrera is returning to high school. Joshua Castaneda is earning his GED. Dave Collier is returning to high school. Suraj Priscilla is returning to high school. Brandon Davis is returning to high school. Timothy Scott McMillian is returning to high school. Jordan DeMint is returning to high school.
Good job.
Michael Dempster has earned his high school diploma.
There he is.
Jacob Dominguez is returning to high school.
Good job,
Austin Ellis has earned his high school diploma.
Funny man.
Eric Boylan is returning to high school. Joel Garcia is returning to high school.
Better keep your pants.
Angel Guzman has earned his high school diploma.
I know you. That's
Samuel Hernandez Avila is returning to high school. Brendan Hilton is returning to high school. Kristen Howard has earned his high school diploma. Roberto Vaco is returning to high school. Juan Ricardo Zara is returning to high school. Wilson Flores Jr. is returning to high school. Aaron Larson is returning to high school. Ryan Maloney is returning to high school. Karen May is returning to high school.
Hey, good job.
Mace McMurray is returning to high school. Michael Krepp has earned his high school diploma. Christian Mendoza Aragon is returning to high school. Ryan Lavacella is returning to high school. Donnell Nixon is returning to high school.
Congratulations.
Gideon Noel is returning to high school. Isaac Ortiz has earned his high school diploma. Isaac Patrick is returning to high school.
Good job, Patrick.
Hector Perez Mendez is earning his
Good job,
GED.
kid.
Jorge Perez Villanueva is returning to high school. Roland Caldwell is returning to high school.
Good job, man. Proud of you.
Trey Ramos Pacheco is returning to high school. Harrison Matheson is returning to high school. Mason Dunsberg is returning to high school. Abraham Rios is returning to high school. Nathan Ruiz is earning his high school diploma. Victor Sanchez Ramon is returning to high school. Emmanuel Santiago Perez is returning to high school. Rodolfo Soto is returning to high school. Adam Theodore is returning to high school. Sebastian Thorne is earning his high school diploma. Kevin Montenegro is returning to high school. And Carl Letter is returning to high school.
Good job, Weber. All right.
Third platoon. Post.
Cruz Allen is returning to high school. Jose Angeles is returning to high school.
Good job, man.
Diego Arenas is returning to high school. Adrian Valverde is returning to high school. Jared Rostecker is returning to high school. Kristen Bryan is returning to high school. Sebastian Campbell has earned his high school diploma. Joseph Castro is returning to high school. Aaron Cornell has earned his high school diploma. Daniel Cruz is returning to high school. Mason Villanzarda is returning to high school. Adrian Fabella has earned his high school diploma. Carlos Flores is returning to high school. Luis Garcia Avila is returning to high school. Levi Garcia is returning to high school. Athanasius Garrett is returning to high school. Joshua Gardapi is returning to high school. Peyton Haar has earned his high school diploma. Brandon Johnson is returning to high school. Noah Johnson is returning to high school. Noah McCarthy is returning to high school. Theodore Julian is returning to high school. Louis Loader has earned his high school diploma. Nathaniel Cray is returning to high school. Ryan McCoy has earned his high school diploma. Obi Mendoza Martinez is returning to high school. Efrain Munoz is returning to high school. Dante Myers is returning to high school. Samir Nelson has earned his GED. Hunter Nez is returning to high school. Esteban Orozco is returning to high school. Anthony Pasha is returning to high school. Stephen Bala is returning to high school. Marquez Quintero is returning to high school. Jonathan Ramirez is returning to high school. Rolando Ramos is returning to high school. Ayush Ray is returning to high school. Benjamin Reed is returning to high school. Tristan Riley is returning to high school. Juan Rosales is returning to high school. Dylan Ryan is returning to high school. Isaiah Salazar is returning to high school. Edgar Sandoval is returning to high school. Riley Shores is returning to high school. Hayden Silva is returning to high school. Christopher Singleton is returning to high school. Larry Stevens is returning to high school. Jesse Sweet is returning to high school. Arcelo Reyes is returning to high school. Preston Thornburg has earned his high school diploma. D'Angelo Ulloa is returning to high school. Tyler Waits has earned his high school diploma. Jason Warren is returning to high school. Edwin Mack is returning to high school. Genesis Zuniga is returning to high school.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Class 66. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of the graduation ceremony, you'll have the opportunity to take photos with your cadets. For those of you that don't wish to take this opportunity, your cadet can move directly to the cap and gown turn-in area located to your left in the staging area over there. Graduates will form a line to turn in their cap and gowns, collect their personal effects, academic packets, and medications. Please do not forget anything. I want to thank everyone that is here to celebrate the graduates' accomplishments, and a special thanks to the OYCP staff for their hard work over the last 22 weeks. Class 66.